Atlanta, and we are here for the K5 Championship, the full-length truck season, full-length truck races, all truck season long. And we're not in panic mode for once. I actually got into the server. That's the first hardest part for me. I didn't crash before qualifying. We get the full distance of qualifying, even though Nick added a minute just in case I crashed again. He added a minute to the qualifying session. But this is Atlanta Super Speedway. This first outlap here is just to get the tires warmed up. Really wonky how you have to qualify this. Top 30 from qualifying automatically get in the race. And there's 2 heat races afterward that'll add 3 more from each, so 36 total. Hopefully we can just qualify top 30 and then we can not have to worry about a heat race getting third. But as this is a super speedway, we have to have luck in order to be quick, really. I'll try my best qualifying here. We got Daniel set. Big thank you to him as always. Hopefully we can qualify in here. We're hoping for a 31.6, I think, is the best we can hope for. So I'm going to try and be as smooth as possible. For qualifying, you can cross the red lines, Nick said. So we're going to have to be doing that, otherwise we're going to be way off on pace. For the race, you definitely are not allowed until the final lap, he said. So we are going to see here if we can get a decent time. Just need to be top 30. And that might be tough for us, though. These are so momentum based. You really need every edge you can get with heat buildup in the tires and smoothness on track and everything else. Alright, 31.62 should be decent.
There's the flag.
Should be able to get in with that, hopefully. And we're P3 at the moment, which is nice. Nick did say we're allowed to cross the red lines in the Discord, so I hope everyone knows that and is doing that. Nick got a 6.40, that's pretty good, so I think we're safe. I think we're finally going to be okay for once. 1 second while I switch to the race set. Daniel doesn't want people to see the setups since he makes them for people other than me and Nick. Just give me 1 moment. I'm changing the steering ratio. Otherwise, I could have just showed the tire pressures. No big deal there. But to change the steering ratio, I got to go into the setup menu. Looks like we're going to be okay. Looks like we're going to make it. I might get the race. I might get the race for once. How about that? Don't even have to worry about a heat race. I think next race is Coda, which who freaking knows if I'm going to be top 30 for that. Peepsy, no. I got a fresh, unopened Diet Dr. Pepper to celebrate with. Peepsy. I should try that, but I have not. I have seen it in the stores. Peep flavored Pepsi. It does sound nasty, though, you have to admit. But there's the truck. I've shown this a couple times. Let's see, the race. Can we see how long the race is? Info. 135 laps. This is the full distance, exactly what they run in the Truck Series in real life. And we're doing the full season. This is basically Truck NIS, as Nick has called it. Wesley says, nice lap. And I said, just happy to be here. And I say, good lap to you too. But yeah, first race, we couldn't make it in the server because it filled up too fast, even though I pressed it right as it went green. So we missed out on Daytona, and then the next race, Right as it was switching to qualifying, my game crashed, and I came back and didn't have enough time to do the qualifying because my first lap was going to be to warm the tires up, and I only got one lap, so I didn't get a good enough time. Missed that race, but it looks like we're finally making it. The super speedways, he's doing heat racing since it's so random with the qualifying that the heat races give people another chance to get into the race. But this is my first race of the season, so I'm really, really, really behind on points. Really no chance of making the playoffs unless I can win one and get in that way, but that's very unlikely to happen. We're bottoming out a little bit there. But so we're not going to be doing anything too crazy, hopefully. I need to win, but I don't want to put myself in a mindset where I'm going to throw crazy maneuvers to try and get that. I mean, this race might be my best chance. I don't know. It's a long season. We'll see how participation drops off and everything like that. Nick and Alan won 1,000th apart. That's funny. Colton's made it. Looks like the cutoff time was 8:14. Shane just barely made it in with an 8:09. But we do have two heat races. Heat race 1, Dylan is on the point. We got Rick, Nick, King, Chad, Alan, James, Jonathan, Dan Taylor, and John Lewis. 9 truck heat race with the top 3 from this setting the people who make it into the main event. But yeah, the way he does the qualifying cutoff, it requires you to do a heat race, but normally they don't count for anything. It's just a requirement. But here at the plate tracks, he's added it in so you can actually race your way into the race. Since super speedway, it's really not racing. You're just holding the throttle down. It's pretty random, depending on the weather you get and everything else like that. Ooh, I see a Gibson logo on Rick's car. Let's take a look at that. That's awesome. Very cool. I'm rooting for Rick. I hope he gets in. We'll do TV tower. That seems fine. Hopefully everyone can see. I'm just happy to be in the dang race. Shane saying he can't believe he made it in. I can't believe I made it in just because of the precedent from the previous 2 races.
Green, green, green.
All right, Rick, race your way in there. They're going green. How many laps is this? 10 laps, 6 minutes. I don't know if cautions are on. They might be. Rick up on the outside. He might need to get to the bottom here. Looks like he's going to. Somebody's getting turned back behind him. Alan and James, and then the 98 of Jonathan coming together. Oh, and big wreck. That's a lot of trucks just got taken out. Top 3, Nick King, Dylan, Nick King, and then Rick Curley there. So if they stay single file and we don't get a caution, this could be the 3 that make it. Rick clipped the apron a bit there. Is falling off a bit as they pull away. He might be in trouble. Got the 16 coming up behind him. Chad, he's going to pass him for the position here. Transfer spot. Though he's going up, he's not got any draft help. Behind him is nobody. They're just entering turn 3 behind him. So he really has no draft help. He's going to have to hope he can catch up to this pack and then make a move towards the end of the race. It's this group of 4 up here with one of them not making it. Be interesting to see how that happens and plays out. Rick going to the outside, looking for a pass into second. Side draft a little bit there. I think they need to stay in line right now and hope they can pull away from Chad. Chad is hoping that he can get a good run. It's going to be really hard for him to get a good run to be able to pass anybody because he has no help behind him. Like, he could try and get a good drive out of turn 4 on the final lap and pass him before the line, but it's going to be real tough, I think. It's kind of hazy out there right now. It's hard to see the trucks on the other side of the track. Still single file. The front 4. Let's see, we have coming around to get lap 6. Only 3 minutes left, but if there's no cautions, they should be able to get all 10 in. Chad looking to the high side. Rick goes up to get the draft, kind of cut off his run a bit. Chad is just going to have such a hard time getting any momentum up there without any help behind him. It's tough to make any move by yourself in a super speedway like this. Oh, Rick's even got a Les Paul on his deck lid there. That's pretty awesome. Bed cover, whatever. I wonder, Chad could potentially get to his outside and then side draft him, dump some air onto that spoiler, which could drag Rick back, but I don't know if he's going to be able to clear him doing that, or if they're just going to lose the front 2, running side by side to side draft like that. Rick with a big run down the backstretch there. Nick King's blinking a little bit. Chad looking for anything to be able to make a move, but all 3 of them being in line is just going to be so tough. He's got to the outside of Rick now. Rick caught the apron a bit, had a bobble. Rick's got the draft, though. And he's just going to be able to pull him back down the backstretch. That's right there is where you need to side draft him, but I don't think it's going to help Chad much, other than both of them going to lose the front 2. Chad's even with him now, side by side. Rick beats him to the line right there, barely. We only have 2 laps to go. Rick's still side by side with Chad. How's this going to play out? Coming to the white flag. We have a truck on the apron, out of the way. Rick has cleared him again. Chad looked to go below the red line. Not legal, but he didn't actually do it. But they're on the white flag now. Rick gets the apron a bit as well. Again, big bobble. That's going to get Chad side by side there. I think Chad has to side draft here to get any hope. But he's got no draft help still. Rick able to pull him down the backstretch with the 2 in front of him. Rick's going to go high, Chad goes low, but it's going to be Rick who makes it. Nick King and Dylan all transferring in. So good race there. Good job to Rick for holding on to it. And he gets to be in the show, and I get to see his guitar on the back of his truck. Good job. Good race. Good job to everybody.
Good job, Rick. You planned that run perfectly at the end.
Getting ready to do heat race number 2. We got Jeff.
It was hard to hold the truck straight, man. Must be windy.
Jeff, Bryce, Nick Martin, Timothy, AJ, Robert, Lance, and Frank in the back for an 8-car race this time. Let's see if Frank can make his way forward. See if Nick Martin can hold on to that 3rd position there. If they can avoid wrecking in the first corner, they might be able to make this more interesting.
Wind's out of the northwest, so that means you're getting a big tailwind going into 3 and 4.
That might cause some issues, some bobbling.
Yeah, I could feel the engine RPMs going up.
But on the cutoff to start this will be Nick Martin in that 81. We'll see at the top line if they can stay together, how that will be. Should I do a different camera angle? Blimp? What's blimp look like? If you wanted to watch the race from a different time zone, you could use the blimp. Maybe we could zoom it in. I don't know. I think TV static's probably the best, or TV tower. Whoa! Let's watch it like that. All right, coming to the green. How's this one gonna go?
Green flag, green flag.
Pretty easy start, nice and calm. Nothing too crazy going on there. Nick Martin is able to get clear of the 4 truck, and the front 3 are single file. He got a big run behind the Klondike truck. Here comes the 4 again, but he's got drafting help. I think that's Frank on the top line back there. He's still pretty far back, but they might be able to get something hooked up. Still anyone's race for the top 3 right now. But the 18 of Jeff looks to be in a good position. The 84, he's joined the top line. AJ, he's going to try and help Frank and the 4 truck of Timothy. See if they can move forward on that top line. They haven't really been able to. Oh! Nick looking low on the Klondike truck, gets a big block, and that shoves him way out of the line. That's unfortunate. He's going to lose the draft from that, most likely. He's going to have to hope they wreck up here now. That puts the 4 truck into transfer spot on the outside. Really unfortunate there. Oh, 18 almost middle, 3 wide. 4 going for the lead. Timothy. Frank moving forward on the outside. Trying to push that 4 up to the front. See if he can get into transfer spot. He's going to have to beat the 17 to the line with the way it is right now. Getting ready to start lap 5. Oh, Frank got a big wiggle on entry there, a little bit loose. Could be that wind playing havoc on him. No one can really make any progress. Nick Martin's hanging back there. He might be able to catch back up, but is he going to have time to make his way through? I don't know. It's just so little you can do with this type of racing here at New Atlanta. But he did not lose the draft. He was able to close back in. That's pretty good. He's going to go to the top side and get behind Frank. That's going to help that top line. But top line currently outnumbered by the bottom. Oh, Frank gets a big wiggle, and Nick tries to go low. And there's contact there, and that knocks both of them out of it. I think Nick is just going to pull it in after that. I don't think he was really ready for Frank to go high there. I don't know if he got loose with the wind and just tried to catch it and was there all of a sudden. It was a very weird situation. 38 of Robert and Timothy racing for the transfer spot, 2 wide here. The 84 is trying to give the 4 a push. They're coming to 3 laps to go. AJ just kind of needs to get hooked up with the 4 to be able to make any progress on that top line. They're kind of just stuck there at the moment, and now he's going to go low, so the 4 really falling back here. He's going to be on the outside by himself. Nothing he can really do, I don't think, up there. 2 laps to go. Are there going to be any crazy moves? The front 3, I think, have this made. The 84 clears the 4. And here comes the 4 to the inside of the 84. So them swapping back and forth isn't doing them any favors. They're both outside a transfer spot, getting ready to come to the white flag. The white flag is flying. How are they going to make a move? They keep battling each other, and they need to be working together to get forward, but they just aren't getting hooked up. '84 side drafting the 4 now. They're not going to have a big enough run. It's going to be the 18, the 17, and the 38 that make it. He's going to look low, but not able to get there.
Bryce.
It's Jeff, Bryce, and the pace car. No. Jeff, Bryce, and the 38 of Robert make it in. So that's that. No passing to be had here at this very dumb track. We're going to have a 2-minute warm-up, and then I'll be starting outside second row for the feature. Pretty insane. Pretty cool that I get to make the race. Stage points will be, let me read the thing, lap 30, 60, and the finish. But I'm not sure if we're going to do anything to try and get stage points. Any points we get are pretty inconsequential. We just need a win. But
Yeah, 10-4, Nick.
I don't know. But I will step away real quick and be back before the feature, before the start of the race, and we'll get going.
Hey, could we get a vision of what that would look like on this warm-up? This is a friendly reminder that you have to turn onto the apron going into 3 if you want to pit. You cannot pit from turn 4. If you
Doing it right now, watch me.
if you slide up, you have to go around.
Okay.
Before we enter turn 3, then. That's correct. Before turn 3. You don't have to hit like NASCAR pit road speed, but you do have to hit pit road speed, obviously, by the entrance in iRacing.
All right, I am ready to race. 135 laps. Let's make sure I got the right setup in. I do. I don't know how long we can go on fuel. We may not need the pit in the first stage. We will see. Good luck to everybody. Hopefully I can do okay. Starting outside second row. I'm not going to be pushing very hard or anything like that. I'm just going to be riding. Very long race. Trying not to get wrecked. But we made it. We're in the race. Pretty crazy that we get to actually run. Fuel. We need 18.7. Looks like.
This is like, this track just makes me nervous.
Yeah.
This is now my least favorite track on iRacing. So
Yeah, it's garbage.
I'm gonna pull flat.
at least NASCAR stuff.
Yeah, I don't like this track either.
It's a dumb track. They ruined
I want
it.
to go fast.
About this track,
18
like,
mile an hour
it's
wind.
a super speedway, but it's a super speedway where tires kind of matter, so it's kind of fun, but not. It's not fun at all.
Additional sets of tires for this race. Be
Or-
smooth
Yeah, you
and
can't-
have a good run.
Can't pass.
I had a lot of fun in a league race here in the ARCA car. That was a lot of fun.
30-60.
Well, I think
Stages.
ARC is just the best super speedway package, so that's why.
I wonder how Gen 4 would be.
I haven't done a single
Like,
lap
it'd be like old
Alright, man,
land.
we're going green next
on
time,
this
man.
race set,
Alright,
so
man.
hopefully it's
That
We're
okay.
on the outside road now. Pit road is closed.
It
I
should
feel
be
like
fine.
everybody has fun.
Probably would have been better to get some experience with the setup, because
That is true. Gen 4 would be lifting and very sketchy after 10.
Sorry, Rick.
Cool.
the steering offset might be weird.
I might do a hosted for that.
Good luck to everyone, though. Let's
Great
have
idea.
a nice, clean race. It should be clean. I am excited to experience speedway racing, super speedway racing in the league. That Daytona race looked really good. But I hope Reed is not hoping for too many big pushes, because I'm not a good pusher, and I am not looking to push right now. I'm just going to be riding. And hope this is a good race.
Get ready.
And I'm trying to remember
All right, man. Pace car.
not to go below the red line until the end, very end.
Green, green, green.
Must have been a first gear start, huh?
Inside. Still there.
Well, now we're first car on the outside.
Still there. Hold the line.
Wonder if we can get in line behind Matthias
All
here.
clear,
No,
all
we
clear.
can't.
Inside. Say hi. There's the car on the low side.
That's fine.
Say hi. There's the car on the low side.
We'll just ride up here and use up a lot of fuel. Kind of need the draft to help us on fuel mileage, I think.
Say hi.
Kind of want to lift
Still there.
into the corners just to save the right front a bit.
All clear, all clear. Got one inside.
We're clear here now.
Got one inside.
I didn't mean to cut that close, but I think he pushed up a bit.
Say hi. There's the car on the low side. Still there. You're in third place.
We're just going to try and stay up front all race if we can. I'm going to go to the bottom now. Get in line behind Reed, since there was a gap there. And we're just going to be riding in line for a long time here. Now pitting, we do need to get to the apron before turn 3. That is a new NASCAR rule. However, NASCAR makes you need to slow down to pit road speed when you get off the track. We're going to do the same pit road speed on the actual pit road entry here, but we definitely need to get off the track before turn 3. So we can go as fast as we want on the apron, but we need to make sure we don't wash up or anything. We're allowed to put our left sides on that yellow or red line. Just need to make sure we don't cross it massively. And we are going to be sitting here for a long time, as I said. I think with how hard it is to pass here, we saw in the heat races, we might just be having this track position the whole time. We'll see how pit stops work out. Who knows? Sure, I unmuted that. Is Reed trying to go to the top, or is he pushing so bad? I don't know. I'm not looking to sneak a nose underneath him really, but he keeps pushing up.
What do I need to know about this auto fuel?
Hopefully we don't have any overheating issues. Tape should be fine. Didn't change anything.
It basically uses your last 5 laps to calculate how much you need.
Just hanging around here. There's the top line forming up, looks like. Or maybe they're just still there from the start. We keep checking up so bad here on the bottom that the top line can pretty much just go wherever they want.
Outside.
But we're also saving fuel and tires with all this lifting we're doing.
Stay low.
I mean, they're lifting massively here. There's Colton in the grape
Stay low.
on the top side. Good luck to him. And everybody else. Now he's going to drop down behind me. That's fine.
All clear, all clear. You got one outside.
We got big checkups down here, though.
Still there.
Which has me a little concerned. That's kind of why I'm leaving a lot of space to read.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Whoops. Did not mean to cross it like that. Didn't gain anything. Don't black flag me.
Still there. Just hold your line.
It's hard to see. Plus, I'm trying to pay attention to everyone around me. Oh, they're making contact.
All clear,
Colton,
all clear.
that's going to be a caution. Big wreck.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Colton got some of that, but he stayed straight.
Pit road is closed.
Yep, 70, 75 is always going to be doing that.
I think he pushed up into the wall and spun.
Sorry, man. I had him locked up. I did not mean to hit you like that. Shit.
I didn't do anything. He just turned me at the wall.
I think we stay out
Like while I was driving on the high side, it just shut off.
with 30 being the stage.
Pit road is
We
now
can do 50 laps on fuel.
You got very lucky, buddy.
19 car.
Colton got some right side damage. He
See
might
that
pit.
coming from a mile away.
I don't think we pit here, though.
Well, that's never happened before.
Pace car's out of 4.
Let the 19 car by.
Colton's pitting
I
for
think I'm
some
done.
damage. Kevin was in that, unfortunately.
Pit road
Hopefully
is
Colton's
closed.
okay. They spun on his right side and he got some right side damage. Thankfully he didn't spin though. It looks like Allen's got some damage coming out of pit road right there. That was a big wreck. Unfortunate it happened this quickly. Jim, Cody,
3 minutes
Brandon,
of repairs for that.
Alex.
I mean, whoever I hit, I'm sorry.
Nick's on
I had
pit
him
road.
locked up
Hopefully
hard.
he doesn't have too much. There's a lot of people on pit road. I think with the track position here, we might as well try and get stage points. And we might get another caution.
I have 34 minutes of repair.
Ouch. That's not good. That's Wesley in front of us. We'll be back on the outside, second row. I think if stage points weren't a thing, I think it definitely would have been fine to pit there. Probably not to take tires since
Thinking maybe I should have just
we only have
driven
3
into
sets.
that rack Dale Earnhardt style just to get this race over.
I hit you, Chris. I'm sorry. 00. I mean, I didn't mean to run into the back of you that hard. I'm sorry, buddy.
coming to 1 to green.
Anyone else forget to uncheck tires?
Let's see
All right, man.
where
we're going
everybody
green
is
next
crossing
time
this
by.
line.
All right, man. Line up on the
We
outside
have
road.
26 people on the lead lap. Is Nick still out here on the lead lap? Hopefully he didn't
Yeah, I
have to
did,
fix
but
damage.
My race is done anyway.
No, Nick's a lap down. He must be broken. Dang, that stinks. Allen's on the lead lap, but he's back on pit road. Ryan's car pushed up and turned off, apparently. It's pretty weird. That's unfortunate. I guess Nick is out of the race now, but maybe will help us close the point gap a bit. Looks like Shane made it through. He's back behind Scott and Cabe. Such a long race, though. I'm just looking to ride. Is Nick gonna be able to come back out?
Alright, man. Light you back on the pace car. We're not going green
No,
this
he's
time.
still on
We are
pit
not
road.
going green.
Yeah,
Where are these
man.
idle at?
Light you back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Must be
1300.
some scoring thing going on back there.
You sure it's not 1263? I'd really like it to be 1263.
I'll raise you 1245.
Sorry, it is
Alright, man. We're
1300.
going green next time. Bye.
I mean, we can just say mine's idling high if it makes you feel better.
Yeah, that works.
It's got a high idle. Nick might be relieved if he's out of the race. He doesn't have to do this stupid package. No, I know he'd want to do the thing.
Did Nick get taken out in that?
Yeah, I think so. Oh man, that sucks.
We're gonna try and finish well here now.
He's gonna be
Get
furious,
good.
isn't he?
Too, I missed the wreck, but then the wreck caught me from behind.
Yeah.
I'm idling at like 1250, so not that bad.
Hopefully lap trucks know what they're doing when we are catching them, because there's not a lot of room on the track. He was talking about that in the Discord. Just be smart and be safe about it.
Get ready.
It might be tricky.
Hey, Zach, I might be a little low here on power. We'll see. Just FYI.
Alright, man. Pace car is in.
Same to you, Alex. I might be a little slow.
Green flag, green flag. You're back and forth. Good job, man. Good job. The next car is leader. Inside.
I don't know what the deal is getting these jumps. I think
All clear.
it's just people doing first gear
Yeah, one
starts.
inside.
It seems like the best
Still there.
thing. We're gonna get hung out on the outside.
Stay high.
Not really what we want. Probably could have been aggressive there and get in front of Shane.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high.
Might as well try and go.
Still there. Hold your line. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Stay high. Stay high. Still there.
See
Hold
if
your
we
line.
can do anything. Reed's gonna jump up in front of us.
Stay high.
Which is fine. I'm not going to be pushing though.
Stay
It's
high.
way too dangerous.
Get back and forth.
I would love some track position though. Keep the track position.
Still there. Hold your line. Stay high.
Setup is stable and fast though. Thank you, Daniel.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Still there.
And we're kind of stalling out now.
Stay high.
We have a lap truck coming. Need to get
Well,
single file.
I'm gonna run it till she blows up.
Yeah, I'll be right here with you, buddy.
Hold your line.
I need to get low. This is
Tim, you were the one right behind me, right?
Still there.
Down, 2 laps down.
For the lap cars to go.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
See if I can get in front of Colton maybe.
Clear low. Clear low.
Oh, I can't.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay
think the guy got off the track.
Sorry, I'm not swerving on purpose. That's Miller time.
Stay high.
And I'll get what?
Stay high. Still there? Hold the line.
Well, stage is coming up in 10 laps,
Hold the line.
so we can try and get up towards the front. Oh, almost contact there with Wesley. They're okay though. He's kind of struggling out of turn 4, it seems like.
Still there. You're back in six. There you go, man. Good job. Stay high.
This is ridiculous racing.
Stay high. On the low side.
There's nothing we can do.
Stay high.
He's pushing up so bad out of 4. I don't want to take him 3 wide.
Inside. Stay high. On the low side.
Another lap truck coming.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Still there. Stay high. On the low side. All clear, all clear.
I don't know what's going to happen here.
Got one inside.
It's going to pull off.
Still there.
All right, thank you.
Alright, man, that car is flat
That's
down.
Alan.
Stay high. Still there. Hold the line.
Then another one coming up.
Still there. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Still there.
He's also going to pull off.
Still there.
Where the leader's at right now?
Turn 2.
Looks like 7 back.
Stay high.
Come got it too.
Big run for
All right,
us.
thanks, Jeff.
Still there. Hold the line.
5 laps to go on the stage. No stage cautions, just stage points. Which is the way they should do it.
You're back and forth.
Alright, the lap cars are doing a good job staying out of the way,
On the low side. That car is a lap down.
thankfully. A bunch of people are damaged.
Still there.
We're working these tires in though. Probably more than we need to be.
Still there.
But we're racing for stage points at this point.
Stay high.
Oh, Reed, got a big push.
Stay high. On the low side.
Where are these guys going to be up ahead?
Stay high.
I don't know. One guy pulls over. Thank you. That was Rick, I think.
Third. Stay high. On the
Got
low
Alan up
side.
ahead. He's staying high. Oh man. He's running middle.
Stay
What are we
high.
doing?
Next car is two. 3 wide, you're in the middle.
Oh my
Man,
gosh.
that car is flat down. Clear, 2 wide. Alright, man, that car is flat down. Stay
That was
high.
very scary.
On the low side. Clear low, clear low.
We got that sorted out somehow.
You got one inside.
Very dangerous.
Still there.
Need to give Reed a big shove down the back here, coming to the stage, I think. Or the next lap might be the final lap.
On the low side. Still there. Hold the line.
It's either that one or the next one. Might be this one coming up.
Go high. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. Still there? Hold the line.
Cave tried to look high, but there's no room.
Stay high.
We're all pushing up big time.
Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Stay
Coming to the
high.
stage, I think. Looks like we're gonna get like 5th.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high.
Think we got 5th. Think the stage is over.
Stay high.
We do another 25, 27 laps on fuel.
Stay high. There's the car
I
on
believe the
low
stage is
side.
over now.
That car is a
We
lap
didn't put it
down.
in the chat, but that's fine.
Stay high.
Everybody's backed off. I might see if I can sneak in behind Cave here.
Still there.
So we're gonna be ready for pit stops and such. Whoa, man.
That car is a lap down. Inside, outside.
Sorry, Reed, but okay.
All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Clear
Damn.
low, clear
Oh,
low.
Gavin.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Your car is focused. Line
I
up,
have
single
no
file.
idea what that
Your road is
was.
closed. Looks like your car is toast. You'll need to tow
That
it back
looked
to the pit
terrible.
lane. Press and hold
Yeah,
your
big
reset
wreck
button.
on the
We'll
front.
come get you. Catch the 32 car.
People being way too aggressive early.
Yeah, he just got it right here, Gavin. He just misjudged it.
Well, we're
Got to
done.
win it on lap 33. Also be helpful to hold brakes.
I mean, he came down a little, but it was also net code. It just sucks.
Tell the ones who want to win it early.
Once again, I apologize to everyone for mine. I don't know what happened, but shit, my truck just shut off. So I tried to put it in the wall.
Good lord.
Enjoyed the one that didn't hold the brakes from the wall all the way down to the grass.
I was just trying to get in line. I don't know why we're cutting it that close this early to get in behind me. Just got to the bottom when was riding. And he just comes down in net code and then turns us. Like, what in the freaking world? Yeah, net code. Why are you getting... It makes no sense. Why is he coming down that low? Why is... I mean, look how low he came down when we got to his inside. I mean, he didn't run the top line in the front stretch. We came up a little bit, but I was following Cave, and he just comes down right behind Cave like I'm not there. It's just stupid racing. This track is just stupid racing. It leads to stupid stuff like that. It's ridiculous. He come down and just turns me. Colton gets through it. So there goes more points that we weren't going to get. Just a stupid, stupid track, stupid everything. We're done. How many people are on the lead lap? There are 15 people on the lead lap.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Leslie.
So stupid.
I mean, I don't want to make a joke at somebody else's expense, but Dr. Pepper Crunch is probably a really good flavor.
'90 car gets in the wall.
Like to back on the pace
We
car.
love
We're
you,
not
Gavin.
going green this time. We are not going green.
We all love them. Just making jokes. This package sucks. I agree. That's two that I shouldn't have made it through.
They should reconfigure this track and, lower the banking a little bit. Maybe make the quad oval a little bit sharper. That'd be interesting.
Is it just an end-of-line penalty for pitting under closed pits?
Yep.
So
I don't
Thompson,
understand why they don't just...
he gets it in the wall, and apparently his engine shuts off. Oh my gosh. This stupid thing. I mean, every freaking person is in this wreck. Let's look at Colton, how he gets through it. I mean, everybody's in this one. Oh, Brandon. Oh, get some of it there. People flipping over. Holy cow. They're just sliding all across the track. Oh. How did Nick get in this? Where the heck even is he? '21 coming across the track. Nick runs into him, and then the 11. It doesn't seem like much damage. Does he blow up? He was on pit road for a long time. Maybe he had a bunch of time. He just decided to get all fixed. Is he on track again? Yeah, he's back on track. 3 laps down. So he's going to beat us. Woohoo. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. 14 people on the lead lap. Let's go back. Watch more of the incidents. Oh, Kevin, head on into it. It's nothing. Just a parking lot. Everyone, like, that was the entire field back behind me and Colton. It's crazy. People are dragging the wall because the tires, what were my tires at? I mean, we held the brake and slid for a long time, so that's probably not even accurate. And then they're all dying up ahead when we just get turned straight right into the wall. I don't know. I cannot explain why our luck is always so bad. Like, I have no explanation whatsoever. Lap car trying to let everyone by. He gets in it as well. Just, the whole track's blocked. He needed to just stop at that point, but nothing really he could do. So I just get in line in front of Shane so we can ride until the pit stop. That's all I'm thinking about here. Plenty of room. And then I enter the corner and wash up a little bit because there's a lap car. I want to make sure he doesn't slide up. Still plenty of room with Reed on our outside. And Reed just keeps turning down. Like, there's net code, but he just kept turning. I know he didn't mean to, but it's not all just netcode. That takes out a good portion of the field as well. I mean, it's just this racing is stupid. How does Jeremy get through it? Looks like, well, he's got damage from the previous caution. Sunoco right there looked like he had a good view. Scott. Well, Colton's up in second right now, I guess. No, he's in fifth. Guess we gotta hope Colton wins, or Shane, or any. I don't care, actually. I mean, whatever. Nick is gonna beat us by a lot now because he got back out on pit road. Well, he's back. He's on pit road again, but he passed us. So maybe he just went out to pass us. I don't know. But we have 36 minutes. I'm not gonna even bother. Not gonna even bother staying around for that. We're just gonna get 27th, I guess. All we had to do was not what happened. We had to not get wrecked. I was just gonna ride in line in front of Shane until the pit stop, and we get destroyed. Oh well, it's stupid racing on a stupid track with a stupid package. There's not a lot we can do about it.